Hello, everybody. I am the Linkzilla, and I'm back from work, and welcome back to Brutal Doom64. When we last left off, we just completed 2 more levels, and now I'm basically going in for more Doom64. Hopefully, gonna try and get these various keys as well as the real prize. That's the plasma gun. So, let's see. That's a door in there, so. Do 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 do. There's the blue key up there. Now, how do I get to that over there? Because that's not a switch that I can just shoot, so. Ha! Ha ha! Huh. Looks like I did end up activating that switch. Okay, so. Pretty sure that it might be close. Oh, great. I found the strip club. Don't you just love it when they cage the dancers? Aw, that's cute. You had a chain gun. Clip. Ooh. Let's see. File. Dr. Randy, Biological Development Section, Alpha Labs Research Coordination, Revenant Project, Report 0014. The Revenant Project is starting to produce magnificent results. By exposing the subject to the powers of the demonic artifact, it absorbs the demonic radiation, causing severe mutations that greatly increase its skeletons and makes the body extremely durable, virtually immune to anything shorter than explosives. The method has shortcomings. The skin suffers severe third-degree burns and is disfigured completely, and the soul of the subject is completely consumed in the process. Okay, I'm gonna have some words about that, rendering it a mindless zombie. But our Revenant Soldier model M2A1 has a microchip installed in its brain even before the transformation process and is capable to answer to a large array of orders. Yesterday was a great day. We were able to send the Revenant Soldier in an expedition to Hell, and the Revenant was able to freely roam without being attacked by demons. It's like they don't recognize the Revenant as a human being anymore, and it doesn't target it unless provoked first. I think we finally found a safe and efficient method to explore and map the entire Hell. We are preparing to send 50 Revenant soldiers on a very long exploration in a few days, and I can't wait to see what kind of fascinating data or artifacts they will be able to bring back. So, basically speaking, this gets alluded to in Doom 2016, but this is basically what the implications that the Revenants that we have found were actually created by the UAC, which ultimately makes sense as they are largely humanoid, except incredibly tall, and they are basically equipped with weapons. It seems like they would have to be demons that are cybernetically enhanced, so... But this is basically implying that they were basically willing to just completely take whatever test subjects they could, strap a pair of rocket launchers to them, expose them to radiation from the demonic artifacts, and basically turn them into mindless skeletal zombies. And the worst part about it is that I have a feeling it's just about the fact that, like, the message directly mentions the soul. I cannot help but basically believe that even if you're a scientist that has discovered an alternate dimension that bears a striking resemblance to what the Christians would refer to as hell, you still are going to be a little bit skeptical about whether or not a soul actually exists. So, I don't know, it just basically just... It's stuff like this that seems a little bit hokey to me, but that's just my own opinion. Okay. Well, I triggered something. Oh. Well, that's where I went in, I think. Yep, so... Okay, Ooh, that's, the place with the blue key, so... Yes! Might as well go back for it real quick, because I have no idea if the blue keys... If it's gonna stay up like that. Yes. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha where I want you. It's too late to turn back now. I'll explore the blue door in a minute. Just want to basically make sure that I've surveyed this entire maze-like area. As you guys can have now noticed, I found out that it actually was possible in the options to change up your auto map settings to where you could actually get something that you could actually more realistically look at a whole lot easier. Something that's closer to the original Doom game. Oh, great. So, how's it feel knowing that you were created just to be the UAC's delivery boy? Hey, I'm no one's messenger boy, alright? I'm a delivery boy. These are sinks? You know, why do I have a feeling that these things are filled with liquid nitrogen? Like, seriously. It reminds me of that scene in Jason X, basically where Jason is brought back to life on a space station in the future. I think, I don't know, 500 years in the future. One of his first victims is a girl that he grabs, he dunks her face into a vat of liquid nitrogen, it freezes, and then basically he just breaks her skull on, like, the nearest solid surface. Yep, Mythbusters totally needed to do a video, an episode, all about how that wouldn't work in real life. Yeah, those guys totally weren't wasting their time with certain movie-themed episodes. No, I'm not gonna basically give them that crap. I like the Ghost. I like the Mythbusters. It was a fun show, a great concept. Holy crap. Mirror. Yep. Still a good-looking guy. That's odd. That's very, very odd. You guys want me to shoot this? I feel like I should shoot it. Like, I don't want to give John 7 years of bad luck, but let's face it, he's got it at this point. Let's see. Dr. Randy, Biological Development Section, Alpha Labs, Research Coordination. Experiment BOW0056 results. We noticed that the demon artifacts are capable of transferring power to any living creature that comes into contact with it. On this experiment, we tried to use dogs as test subjects. Oh, damn. I think I'm starting to remember that dogs are going to actually be a part of this mod because they were originally intended for the Doom64 game, but were cut for time or space. The subject's skin suffered third-degree burns, burned by contact with the demonic artifact. But unlike human subjects, the dogs do not suffer any damage on their muscle tissue. In fact, they become bigger and stronger, but their cognitive capabilities are affected negatively. We had success in breeding the revenant dogs, but it was able to spawn a two-headed variation that has twice the size. We are calling the new breeded race Hellhound. And if we are able to tame this creature, we will be able to develop an extremely efficient BOW. BOW. Biological Operations Weapon. Please request Logistics Center to send more test subjects. So they tested it out on dogs first because I guess rats were too small and too easily controlled and too easily obtained, I suppose. And so I'm going to be running into Hellhound enemies in this game, and even a two-headed variant of one, which is supposedly larger. So, but the fact that they're called Revenant Dogs. Well, I'd say that basically he did a pretty good job as well as he could with making the Revenant sprites, but he didn't exactly give them much in terms of animation frames, now did he? That switch is almost immediately going off, so... Well, I guess it's time to go through the blue door. Please don't let that switch be the thing to activate this. Okay, so... I think that I can make that. Can I shoot the switch? Nope. Yep. Oh, so close. Well, I'll know to come back for this because I'm pretty sure I'm doing good on armor right now. Very sneaky. It's interesting because Doom64 was actually the first of the Doom games to introduce kickback on the rockets. The rocket launchers. Okay. Asshole. Okay. So... Ah! Well, if they all start coming through here, might as well blow them up. Pretty sure there's at least one more. Hey. I'll take it. Well, I've got the yellow key, but... Although if I go all the way back there, I need the red key, so... Wonder where this goes. Oh, looks like my video is done buffering. The only problem... Oh, yes. You send one imp after me after I pick up my plasma gun? Eat hot plasma. There's a secret wall there. There we go. Rockets. You know what's even kind of ironic is that, literally speaking, after Mythbusters ended, technically, they did this kind of like a little short mini-sode where they tried to basically see whether they tried to prove whether or not an actual Marine could carry as much weapons and ammunition as Doomguy. And so basically they did some controlled experiments with like average guys. Like I'm pretty sure that Adam basically ran the course picking up like all the weapons and all the ammo boxes, and it was so heavy that it basically weighed him down and he wasn't able to keep up with basically the pace. So they tried again, and him going through the obstacle course without picking up all the ammo boxes was a lot faster, but basically, like, even with all the weapons, he was still slowed down. So then they got some more athletic guys, and even they had some trouble doing it. Then they got an actual trained Marine to do all the stuff that Doomguy did, picking up, like, everything, including the weapons and the ammo boxes, and he clearly set the best record out of all of them, proving that you don't even have to be a super soldier to do what Doomguy does, at least in regards to carrying the weapons. Not so much sure about using them, though, because basically speaking, the only opposition he faced was grad students, basically paid to act like zombies. Green section. Another one. I guess that one just isn't ready to hatch yet. Nor this one. Or those two. So, I wonder what would happen if I flipped this and had the red key. Well, that's the exit, but I kind of don't want to leave just yet. I know that I'm taking too long on some of these maps, but looks like I need to find a switch that would allow me to open that. Were those cells? Yep, those are what the energy cells look like now. Ow. Well, this is the front area, so... Oh, great. The sewers are flooded with nukage. The research lab. Careful not to breathe any of it in. I don't get it. This stuff is very corrosive. How the heck is it not affecting them? Oh, I can open some bars, but not others. Rad protection. Yeah. There's something moving. You know, I like how the rocket launcher usually can take them out with one rocket. If I wasn't missing. Okay, apart from getting an energy cell, which I'm grateful for, was there any point to coming down here? Ooh, this is good. And that opens up the bars in that area. But where is that area? Hopefully, wherever it is, it'll lead me to the red key. Yes. Really? You guys aren't gonna suddenly burst forward? Maybe they're dead. Alright, time to leave. Huh. If that wasn't, if that didn't work, then what did that switch open? Ah. The research lab. Okay. People are dead. Where are we? The final outpost. Map 8. Oh, crap. I just basically realized that, well, the thing about it is that the Wi-Fi in my apartment has gone out, so that means I can't really confirm. I heard something breathing. It sounded rather big. Dick move, game. Ow. Took out the kneecaps on them. You guys are literally just setting yourselves up to be killed, aren't you? Like, you guys are ambush predators. You need wide open spaces. If you come up on in a tight corridor with a guy with a friggin' scattergun, there's no way you're gonna sneak up on him. This is the blue door, and that's a teleporter. Are all these server banks? Well, I like the potted plants. Specters. Oh. You see, this is more like it, fellas. UAC. I have a feeling that this map is probably one that he's seriously revamped the layout of. Emergency protocol. The experiments have become unstable. Vital protocol, please. We need these measures initialized or possibly been compromised. The station is possibly compromised. Well, not much we can do about that now. Well, doesn't look like there's much I can do from over here. Oh. You're not even half the man I am. Okay, now that I have the red key, I must go find the red door. Something comes down. Oh wait, was that the door closing behind me? Probably was. Might as well try the teleporter again. Let's see. Huh. Works for me. I was probably supposed to get this platform to lower, but... I need the yellow keys for this area. I'll take that. Since you had to friggin' shoot me in the face with a rocket. Fire rockets! Right. There are two kinds of spurs, my friend. Those that come in by the door, those that come in by the window. This would be a great place to hide the yellow key with all these bright yellow lights. Probably wouldn't even notice if you walked into it. Yep, and this door is open. And the yellow section. I really do feel like at this point John would basically be taking all this so casually. This looks like an arena, and, well, I found something that looks familiar. Oops. I bet that whatever's gonna come, it's gonna come from there. You guys hear that? As soon as I grab that soul sphere, all hell is gonna break loose. Bring it on. Shit! Try this! Okay. I felt like I earned an awesome death like that. Oop. Oop. Too close. A little too close. Okay? Bastard. How many times am I gonna have to kill that guy? He's just like me. He always comes back. Part of me thinks maybe we're meant to do this forever. Well, I think I'm done with my time here on Phobos. I'm going in. Final outpost. Even simpler. That's a reference to Doom 2's Dead Simple. You cackle at as the familiarity of the situation occurs to you. The gateway to the demon's domain was too accessible. You realize the demons mock you with their invitation. It does not matter. The demons spawn like rats, and you have the grade AAA UAC poison they crave. Your bloodthirsty scream shatters the teleport haze. Once again, you find yourself amidst hell. Although, I'd like to basically say that it was too accessible. It was guarded by a cyber demon. I didn't run into one of those until I got to the end of Deimos the first time. And the other guy didn't run into one until he literally got to the first portal into hell. Okay, so I basically exhausted all of my energy-based weapons, and I basically have only 29 units of health left, and because this level's name is a direct reference to a very tricky level in Doom 2, I can expect a lot of opposition, most likely coming from things like, say, Mancubi and such. Bring it on. I've never had the occasion to use this many rockets from the rocket launcher before, but I have a feeling that my rocket launcher is going to be my go-to weapon for this level. Is that what I think it is? I think that's what I think it is. And the only reason that they would be giving me one of those here is if I'm about to meet something even bigger. And I literally just met the biggest of the big at the end of the last episode. They would not be as cruel enough as to make me face off with another one, would they? Already? Especially since in my headcanon there's actually, well, the cyber demon that Doom guy, as in John, has fought so far, has actually been the only cyber demon. He reoccurs because his hatred for John is so severe that he basically keeps reincarnating in hell as quickly as possible so that he can have another showdown with him, and whenever possible. So, the one from Doom 2016 can't be the same creature, but the one from Doom Eternal definitely will be. The one that we fought in Doom 3 definitely isn't the same one, because that one is bigger and dumber than the one that we know. Makes me really wish I had a BFG. The problem is, like, using the rocket launcher on him, he's immune to splash damage from the rockets. So, well, let's do it. Come on out. Barons. Oh, they can fight each other. And friggin' pain elementals. And revenants. Oh, I don't want to be out here. At least not yet. Because a lot of traps out there. And friggin' Mancubi. You see, I think that the problem with this game is that because it's a much darker aesthetic, the creatures just kind of blend into the environment sometimes. The sprites from the original game were a lot more vibrant. And the Barons, they are incredibly fast. That'll work. So, have I gotten rid of all the lost souls? And there's the exit. But I kind of want to basically, like, check out the outer ring, check out all those traps, and see what I've got. But wow, I actually managed to survive this with only 29 health. Just like Indiana Jones. Hey, Don't touch the platforms. Well, I guess I got plenty of shotgun shells. I think as long as I hug the walls, I should be fine. What is with that? I don't like the way it looks at me. Oh, ow. Man, I am doing great on rockets, aren't I? Well, I actually gained nothing from doing that except a few bits of more ammunition and losing a lot of health. Huh. Well, time to leave. I wish we could have more maps like that. Simple ones that basically, like, you get to very quickly. Perfect! In only 7 minutes. You know, I'm glad that this game no longer has the par for time, because when you basically get told that a level that took you like 10 minutes to get through's par is only 30 seconds, it's like, what did you want me to do? Friggin' run through the entire thing, getting blasted by all the monsters? What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula? Jesus Christ. Didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you only get 3 days? You only got 3 days. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that all the sinners that you preach to in hell basically really appreciated the sermon, despite the fact that they are basically stuck there forever, whereas you, to date, are not. And the exit is right there. Yeah, John could totally reach that. And even if he can't, he could just literally stick his hand through with a shotgun and basically just press it. What the heck is moving? The bleeding. You know, basically because we're now in hell, we're going to be seeing... Oh, I get it. It's a berserk pack. Because we're now in hell, we're going to be seeing an aesthetic that's a lot more similar to a medieval castle. And because we're in hell, I actually think that that aesthetic works a whole lot more because, well, basically speaking, like a problem that I had with the original games is that more often than not, you had what was supposed to look like a space station with science equipment and computers and whatnot, looking a little too much like a medieval castle with torture dungeons and whatnot. I'm going to check out that wing first. Cells. Man, I really wish I had grenades. Or a grenade launcher. Seriously, Sergeant Mark, get on that. Like, why haven't you basically, like, added in all the other little toys that you give to the original Doom? Plasma gun. Huh. They can take each other's shots without going aggro on each other. Interesting. Cell. That's the auto map. Makes me wonder how much of this is meant to be decoration and how much is actually an accessible secret. Though, doesn't look like they can hide much through here. Really? Pinkies? Ah, imps. And guys with guns. Alright, hold on, I'll be down there in a minute. Even though I am basically like in a bad health position. I'm beginning to be worried that I can't actually get down. My brother-in-law just texted. Some time ago, they took a vacation to Vegas, and they got some Vegas-style cards. Wonder if I can use that Revenant to try and get the others to attack each other. Seems to be working. Seriously, where are you all coming from? Hey, Pinkies, you hungry? Get to eatin'. I'm pretty sure that they ate 2 out of the 3 Revenants. I think he's attacking them, because otherwise he should be shooting me. I'm gonna save, just to make sure that Oh, here comes another one. Eat him, eat him, eat him, eat him, eat him, eat him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am on the top of the food chain. As Napoleon Bonaparte once said, never correct your opponent when they are making a mistake. Or something like that. I'm in through the window. I'm coming in through your windows. I wonder if Doom Guy has garnered a reputation as being a boogeyman in hell. Because, let's face it, at this point, they are afraid of him. I'm pretty sure that was a pack of cells. Let's see. Yep, energy cell pack. I should start using my chainsaw since 600 seems to be the gas limit. You got 600 units of gas, half a pack of cigarettes, it's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. I like this because, you know how in the original games you had the key cards and then you had the skulls? Well, this game kind of combines the concept. It gives a sense that Hell is starting to augment itself with the UAC's technology. Man, look at that water effect. I know that this is basically made on, like, the N64, and that does look pretty good, but I can't help but feel like that Sergeant Mark is responsible for that. That's better. And there goes my timer, but as you can see, I am in no position to stop at the moment. Oops. I did not mean to go out the window. Just jump back in. Thanks for letting yourself known. Is there any more activity in the courtyard? Don't look like it. Any more lost souls that want to be mine? This is actually genuinely weird. Seeing actual water in hell. It honestly makes me wonder, like, with basically how dry and barren the entire place is, I honestly get the sense that the reason that the demons are trying to invade our dimension is because they want our resources, like water. Although I really wouldn't drink this, because who knows what parasites could be in it. Like demonic parasites and... oh... I know what that is, and I want it. Hey, it's the Red Baron. Yeah, good thing you're throwing plasma fireballs at me while I'm surrounded by water. Like, seriously, does anybody else think that it's not right that this should be water? Like, maybe blood, but not water. Unless this actually isn't blood, and maybe it's actually liquid nitrogen, but I think I would know if it was. Or maybe this is actually, blue demon urine. Hopefully that brought it down. Oh, oh, yeah. They tried to keep us apart, my friend, but no more. Daddy's home. You got the BFG 9000. Oh. Yes. Oh my god. That's what I get for posturing. Why didn't it work? Did it work? I don't feel no different. How do we tell? Am I missing something here? I've clearly activated the switch, but what's the big? What's the gag? Give me my gun! Well, guys, I need to figure out why it is that this level is suddenly being stingy with giving me what is rightfully mine. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Show, like, and share with your friends. And you want to keep up to date with more Brutal Doom64 coming at you in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.